Yes.
I don't mind.
You've got a microphone. Yeah, he doesn't mind. We're not speaking anymore, so the mic is for us. Yeah. So his evidence is for something to be from God, if the book talks about certain sites from that book, and those sites can be visited today, therefore it's from God. Okay? The Quran
says the Old Testament.
The Quran talks about Makkah, talks about Medina, talks about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Exactly.
Okay, then they are accurate. They've been historically pinpointed. Then, therefore, according to his logic, the Quran is also from God. Correct?
Even Medina, I think it's Makkah does not even the Makkah, the Quranic Makkah, it's been debunked.
By
It
who?
should be Petra. It's not Makkah.
Debunked by who?
Yeah, there's research been done.
I've looked at it,
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
research is pathetic.
No, it's not. But it's,
I've looked into
anyway,
it.
let's move away
To
from
say
it.
Makkah
I'm
being
here.
confused with Petra.
Yes.
What a joke.
Because Petra was the biggest city than Makkah. There's not even evidence of Makkah.
There's no
does
evidence
not
of
even
Makkah.
exist.
Does-
It doesn't.
What about the
Petra-
source
Petra-
of historical
Petra
primary
feeds-
source evidence?
Petra feeds the image of the matter of the city, which it should be Petra. It's not Makkah.
Okay.
Anyway.
No, let me respond to
I'm
this
here
point now.
to
Don't just make points and carry on. I'll let you finish your
I'm
point.
not going down
Yes.
that way anymore.
So when it
My
comes to,
point,
can I finish? Can I? I
Can
want
I
to
make
respond
that
to the
point? Can I
point.
make that point?
I want to talk about Petra. So he's
No, I
he's
don't wanna
mentioned
go- I
about
don't wanna
Petra.
go there.
Brother, you just spent 1 minute talking about Petra. I'm going to respond to
If you
it.
want to respond, you can.
Well, yes, you made the point. So this is an old age argument in which they say, oh, because Makkah isn't mentioned in the Quran, therefore it doesn't exist. The closest relative that we have is Petra, which is in Jordan. Firstly, the word Makkah, this is the exact word fallacy. Bakka is mentioned, which is a derivation of the word Makkah. That's the first thing. Even if you look at Christian sources, 7th century sources, Bishop Sabius of the House of Baghdad, Tunis, you look at Thomas the Presbyter, all 7th century evidences, they talk about the Prophet Muhammad, they talk about the Arabs, they talk about where they were. Plenty of primary source evidence that talks about Makkah, enough archaeological evidence, whether it's coins, whether it's actually the burial of the burial site of the Prophet, peace be upon him, even when it comes to the Kaaba and the Qibla itself, even when it comes to the historical sites of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, copious evidences. This is a very outdated argument, and in fact you won't be able to tell me even where it came from, this argument. Where did it come from? Where did the argument come from?
There is a current study has been, who is the professor, what is it called? I can't remember his name. It's a German professor who
Old
have lived.
argument that's been debunked.
Look, it's a
Let's move on.
It's a German professor, Akino,
The Austrian painter.
who have lived in Arabia, who have made this research.
Brother, you're flogging a dead horse. Let's
It
move
is
on.
everywhere. Everything is